it's Sharon Saka from Remax Tri-County, the Saka Group, coming to you this week again with our Ask the Experts series. This week we will be speaking with Daniel Bigley. He is a professional photographer and team member and friend of the Saka Group. And Daniel will be explaining some of the finer points of why it is so important to use a professional photographer when listing your home. And it's also, from my perspective, very important if you are interviewing agents to ask that question: do you use a professional photographer? So right now I will let Daniel explain why. Daniel, thanks so much, and take it away.
Hey everybody, thank you so much, Sharon, for having me on Meet the Experts, and it would be my pleasure to take a few minutes to speak with your audience and touch base on the importance of professional photography, videography, branding, and other forms of marketing when trying to get top dollar for your home or listing in a competitive market. The first thing that I tell all of my clients is a simple, quick word of advice, and it's that if you can't catch your potential buyer's attention in a very short time span, then you're going to have a very difficult time getting them to invest more effort and time into seeing the rest of your listing. The reality is that people have extremely short attention spans, and this even applies to home shopping. It really doesn't matter how nice your home is. If you can't showcase it properly, you're going to severely cut down on the foot traffic that you need to sell your home. Professional photography does not sell homes, but the goal is to draw more attention to your home than you would if you did not have any sort of professional marketing done. Quality marketing leads to more foot traffic and increases your odds of selling your home faster and for more money. There have been a few studies done in terms of having professional media created for your home. The results tend to vary slightly, but at the end of the day, they all say the same thing, and it is that quality marketing matters. It matters in the time that your home sits on the market, and it certainly has an impact on the bottom dollar that your home ends up selling for. Now I'm going to read a few stats for you. Listings with professional images receive 118% more online views and 61% more showings, which is huge. Homes with professional images sell 32% faster. On average, homes with professional images sell for $3,400 more than homes without. And 98% of home buyers agree that photography is the most important tool when investigating new properties to purchase. Now, with all of that being said, there are still a decent amount of real estate professionals who choose not to have professional media created for their listings, and they do sell them. But keep in mind the figures that we just talked about. You may sell it without professional media, but wouldn't you rather sell it faster and for more money? That is a win-win for both parties and makes it really a no-brainer. In 2020, there is a very wide variety of different forms of content and media that can be created to help assist in the sale of your property. My advice would be to at least go with something basic such as photography, still photography, as well as some sort of walkthrough video tour. And the reason that I say this is because potential buyers can get a much better feel for the home, the layout of the home, than they can with just still photography by itself. And what this does is this is going to cut back on the amount of people who want to come see your home in person who really don't know what it looks like or the flow of the house. And at the end of the day, it saves yourself from having to leave your house constantly for showings. It's not the easiest thing to do, especially if you have young children or if you have pets at home. Rounding everybody up together and having to leave for an hour can be a bit of a inconvenience, and you want to try and eliminate as much of that as possible. The last thing I want to talk to you about is getting your home ready to sell. It's extremely important to be sure that your home is properly prepared for when a photographer comes to take photos of your listing or videos or 360 tours, whatever the case is. And it's an extremely important aspect for the showings as well. Some of the main things that I try to touch on when speaking with homeowners who are preparing to put their house on the market is, basic things just like having all the lights on, making sure that you don't have any dead bulbs, making sure that your bulbs are the same color temperature. Those things can have a pretty big impact on the quality of the photography at the end of the day, and also have an impact when people are coming to see it. You want the property to look as open and bright and as inviting as you can possibly make it. Decluttering, moving dog toys, kids' toys, pulling up small rugs to show the actual flooring in the house. These are also all small things that you can do to make a pretty large impact. Two big things that I always like to tell people is to make sure that you remove any coats. If you have coat racks by the door, make sure you put those away, and make sure that you put any shoes away that you have. If you have some kind of basket or something by the front door, back door, or any entranceway, make sure that you pick those up and you put them away. You have to remember that many times when people are looking to purchase a new property, they're looking for more space. And if they walk in and they see that there is a coat rack and shoes by the door, it's going to immediately trigger something telling them that there's not enough space. And that is a very dangerous thought process for a new buyer to have. And they will quickly lose interest if space is something that they're prioritizing, which many people are. Now, I do have a website that is strictly dedicated to the preparation of getting your home ready to photograph. And this pretty much applies across the board for showings as well. You can find that on my website at www.prepmylisting.com. Be sure to check it out if you think you're going to sell your home in the near future, or you just want to clean it up and declutter. It's a great website. There's a ton of really useful tips on there to allow you to have a more appealing property. So at the end of the day, if you're in the market to sell your property, you really would be doing yourself a great disservice if you did not hire a real estate professional who outsources their content creation for the listing and marketing material for your home. So just remember that high quality content leads to more clicks, which leads to more views, which hopefully leads to more offers on your property. And you could get that listing sold quickly and for the most money as possible. That's all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you found it informative and helpful. And thank you so much, Sharon, for having me on Meet the Experts. And I look forward to doing it again in the future. Take care, everybody.
Daniel, thank you so much for that informative segment. I hope everyone was able to take something away from that segment. Daniel is an awesome photographer, and we thank you for watching again this week from the Salka Group, Our Home to Yours, Remax Tri-County. Thanks for watching. Have a fabulous week, and we'll be back again next week.